Welcome to AHA, Human Among Humans. We have one of my very favorite humans with us. You'll be familiar with her, Sudan, who's going to teach me how to talk, how to think, how to move. And I hope she changes for the better, as she has for me so many times. The way we walk, think. We'll begin. Susan, did you have something to say?
Thank you. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, so I'm Michael Coran, and I'm your host for the show. And I have a poem that Susan is going to teach me how to present. The poem is called Got Rot, Unknot. It's appropriate to you, Susan. Got rot, that's what you teach us, how to unknot.
Would you just start with the poem? See where we are.
The poem is called Got Rot, Rot to the core.
You are you are fading out, my dear.
Yes, we do the best we can. Poem is called Got Rot, Unknot. Got Rot, Unknot. Rotting to the core, rotten to the core. My instinct to my core. Should we stop there or go on?
That's good. What I could hear of it.
Yeah.
That's good. Let's stop here. And how did you feel about that, Michael?
Well, I learned from you the first time I said the title, Got Rot, Unknot. I didn't allow myself to feel rather totally what the words were about. So the second time, and even now, there's a big difference between really feeling the words and just say them.
How would you go about doing that?
I think to just let the words do what they do. Words can hurt or soothe or excite. They
Yes.
have, they have their energy.
Yes. Yes.
And
Absolutely.
so if I say got rot, and we feel, not by trying, as you would say, pretty much allow that word rot to make me cry. I mean, I tried to write a funny poem about it.
Right now, when it comes from you, I'm
Yes,
going to stop you for a minute. Right now, when it's coming from you and you're actually speaking about it, and you're adding these words about explaining it and how the word itself does its own job,
yes,
has its own energy,
yes,
is actually coming from your center without, and it's so beautiful and so meaningful that I cannot even tell you how that begins to grow all on its own, a total piece by itself, a total poem by itself. So where you are is a beautiful place, a wonderful place. And we spoke about effortless effort. And I'd like to bring that in right now.
a translation of the basic principle of Tai Chi, which in Chinese is Wu Wei. I'm sorry, phone.
Well, this is the COVID experience.
Oh, so I mean, we could. I don't know what effortless effort means. It's not.
Well, why don't we stop? Why don't you go ahead and with all of the richness that you just brought to the show here now, I'm start again and start as you would with a fresh new start, with a fresh new part of the poem. Because everything you have said has great meaning to it about letting the words have their own energy.
Rotting to core, rotten.
Michael,
Yep,
I don't want to spoil this, but can you hang the phone up, please?
it'll stop it in a moment. If I hang it up, someone else could call. If I leave it, it will. I mean, I can hang it up, but someone else might call. Okay. I need to prepare and take it off before.
That's fine. No, just right. Right.
Rotting to the core, rotten to the core, my infecting shores.
Stop. Stop. Pause. Take your time. Do you know why I did?
No.
Because you're about to involve your habitual grasping and habitual seizing. And
I didn't feel that. I felt I was allowing, you might be right, but I was just allowing the words to move my body, however they want.
okay, I apologize for that.
Well, maybe you were
That's
right.
that's not what I saw.
Yeah, we might. I have maybe a fun proposal. Before I met the truth with you, I'd like to sing the poem, these first lines, the way I did. And I would like, in the moments we have, to by any chance combine these true feelings with my overly efforting way with this. So here, it's okay. Here's how I used to sing it.
Go for it.
Got rot a knot, rotten to the core, rotting to the core. My infecting sores. I can't even do it anymore. You've taught me too much honesty. But I would love to take the honesty, and I might be asking too much to play with it.
Yeah.
And I might be, it's too much effort to play.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So we could begin with the, well, maybe it's easier the first line. Rotting to the core. Now, that was mine. I wasn't moving. I'm going to say that again and allow my body to move. Rotting to the core. Okay.
How was that?
That felt even more honest. Wasn't like I was just using words. My body's involved with these words.
Yes. Yes. And how would it be if you moved also?
Well, I did move. I don't know if you could see me. We moved
Yes, but
my
you
feet.
you have moved before as in a dance.
Okay, I'll let my feet join in.
Allow your feet to join in. I like it.
Rotting to the core. Rotten to the core. My infecting sores. Running to the core. Wow.
Michael, when you allow yourself, which is beautiful, really, very sincere, something happens in your movement that I would like to explore. I love the idea that you have the movement and that it is coming from a genuine place. There is something that happens at the end when you say the end of the phrase, something that drops off or falls down. In Alexander, it's called a downward movement. It's called pulling down. When you end the phrase, could you allow your effortless effort to allow it to be continuing the end of the movement?
And I'm waiting for applause. So great. Okay, that's a great observation. Rotting to the core. Rotten to the core. My infecting pores rot me to the core.
Yes. Yes. It's a brand new thing for me to see, but you finished your movement and then you paused and then you went on.
What do you mean by went on?
When you said rotten to the core and you moved, you finished the movement instead of dropping it off.
I understand.
You
Yep.
felt that. You
But-
had to have felt that.
Yes, I did at the end, for sure. We still have, hard as it is to believe, 7 minutes. And you've taught, I think, all of us so much. How would you like to fill the next 7 minutes?
Bringing presence into the poetry that you're doing is actually what just happened. That you had a continuum of movement. Poetry is movement. Singing is movement. And without that, even the slightest movement, you get stiff.
I don't understand that last sentence. You mean,
Well,
are you trying to say that poetry is movement or dance
and singing is movement.
and singing? And
Yes,
if
because what happens when you get stiff? What happens when you start to freeze in singing? Your muscles tense up.
I understand.
And you're in trouble. You're in
Right.
trouble.
So how could we not freeze when our basic way of life for 79 years is fight, flight, or freeze?
Is that what you're feeling now? Fight, flight, or freeze in your life?
I think it's underrated. It's done me wonders. That's my holy trinity.
Well, I think lots of laughter would help.
Yes.
Somehow, some way, lots of laughter at yourself and lots of laughter at the things going on in some way would help.
Yes, we haven't done this. Tried unsuccessfully. I originally wanted this poem to be fun.
Good, we've got 5 minutes. Let's make it fun.
It's hard without keep it fun, but I made it fun in a superficial way I'm not able to do anymore. You're responsible for making me be more honest. So how probably should do talking rather than singing first.
So
How-
how many ways can you say rotten? How many ways can you say rotten yourself, Michael?
Core?
Yeah. How many ways can you say rotten to the core?
So many, but whether genuine. Rotten. 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 Rotten.
And they're all genuine.
Yes, they all felt genuine.
And there no, you did not experience hoarseness.
No.
Aha.
That's
Uh-huh.
that's the name.
Uh-huh.
That's the name of our show. Yes.
So the importance of the idea of can you just speak rotten to the core right now? Just rotten to the core.
Rotten to the core.
Rotten to the
Rotten to the core. That's for sure. No, that was too much effort. A little too much effort.
Right.
I'll try it again.
Right. But there's so much here. There's so
Yes.
much good. I can honestly tell you there's so much good that just
Yes.
piles up.
So we can leave our audience rotten to the core. Well, that felt better.
Are you talking about me?
No, you are just peaches and cream in your core.
Yeah, right.
We'll have to write a poem.
I
Peaches,
want to
peaches in
I
the
want to thank
core.
you for playing with me. Peaches in the core. I
Hope we're not banned in Boston. Uh-oh for that.
I want to thank you in these COVID times for asking me on and playing and exploring with everything that we did. You know, the body language that you have. I enjoyed it very, very much. And I hope we do it again.
Oh, I want to very much. Thank you for joining us, Susan. I'm the teacher, and I'm Michael Coran, your host.
Michael Corinne, thank you.
Thank you, Susan.
You're rotten to the core.
Yes. Oh, words we could love. Someone who finally knows me and still loves me.
Yeah,